Introduce yourselves.
I'm Greg.
I'm Brooke.
All right, Brooke, how long you guys been dating?
It's February
2nd.
That was like the official.
2020, March, April.
We talked for
May,
a long time.
He DM'd me. But it wasn't weird DMing.
Yeah, it was like
just a conversation.
All right,
it was
so
a conversation. It wasn't like hey baby,
Right.
hey baby, hit me up.
what did you say that worked with Brooke?
How'd you slide it?
We had like short interactions before. Super like it wasn't
Like
flirty.
every
like
once in a while somebody would
one
slide
word,
up.
yeah.
It wasn't like flirty or anything at all. And then like another time, I like asked for music suggestions.
I can't believe you remember that. I thought it would just not even put my name on
Yeah, and so it did though.
it.
Yeah, and then around the time like she had the story of Benji, and he had like the old, the filter when that was a trend, like it made you look old.
Yeah.
And I like slept on it and said something about it, and then we ended up like having a conversation. And
Because it was like 3 in the morning. I was in Canada editing, and like I was gonna edit all night, but I stopped editing because we had like a really good conversation just back and forth. So you ruined my editing, but it was fun.
So we just started talking as friends, and then we ended up, and then you asked Rachel, I guess, wanted to take pictures of Paisley and I, which is my sister, and we went and hung out here actually. So we came and took pictures, and then it kind of like went from there.
Yeah.
And what was y'all's first date? Tell the people.
I loved it. That was a really good date. Like I liked that you didn't have like a sit down. You know, awkward dates are sitting down and staring at them.
Yeah.
It's like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But we went to like downtown Nashville. We went to the top of like the Capitol Hill. We walked around the park, and he likes walking, and I loved that. I've never met someone that likes
So
walking.
simple.
Yeah, they were like, he was like, "This is a cute street. Let's walk down it." And I was like, "Okay."
Didn't y'all go to like Goodwill or something?
Yeah. Well, first
that was my idea. It was bad.
no, it wasn't. No, because we had talked about going like thrift shopping like before we went on a date.
Yes.
Which is something I love to do. So it's about 95 degrees outside. My AC in my car didn't work, and so I'm driving like 30 minutes. By the time I meet Brooke in person, I'm like dripping in sweat. My back is like soaked.
Disgusting.
And she like hugs me and just like
I was like.
And so like literally the whole
I
time.
thought it was cute that you're sweating so much. It was adorable.
Was it?
It was
Why?
good though because I have sweaty hands when I get nervous. And the first like freaking 5 months of us knowing each other, whenever like my hand grazed his or something, I was like, he felt it. He felt my sweaty hands. I don't know why. My hands get really sweaty. Like now that I'm talking about it, they're getting sweaty again.
They are.
Isn't that gross?
You
I have
think it's
superpowers! Water hands! But yeah, I addressed it finally because I just, addressed the elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fine with it. I think you're fine with gross stuff. Which I like.
Yeah, like you don't shower for 3 days.
Yeah.
Y'all are so easy just to get along with each other. Like even the things that are gross to anybody else, y'all think are cute. So
Yeah.
like I've never met a couple that gets along better than Gray and Brooke, just because there's zero confrontation ever.
We kept trying to make us fight for a while. It didn't really work that well.
Yeah.
Y'all tried to make a fight.
Yeah, because we just haven't fought yet. And I feel like,
We still haven't had an actual fight.
yeah.
That's a good thing though.
Once we do, we'll do another interview and
Yeah.
see if we're on separate sides of the couch.
She's super non-confrontational.
I hate conversations.
We'll hold it inside, which is a problem.
I'm working on it. Whenever it happens, I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't need to address it. But then it rumbles inside of me. And then I tell him later.
Is it okay to tell that story about that one time she left your house or no?
What happened?
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Ah, that's embarrassing.
Tell that
I
story,
didn't realize
Gray.
you knew that I was mad.
Say what happened. You don't remember?
I remember vividly. He was sick, but it was New Year's Eve. So I was like, I'm going to surprise him. I want to bring all this fun stuff. So I spent a lot of money to buy all this fun stuff.
Yeah.
And whenever I got there, he was still kind of gloomy. And I was like, it's okay. It's fun. We're still having fun. And then eventually, fast forward, the ball's dropping. He fell asleep.
As the ball's dropping?
Everybody's asleep in the house. And then right when the clock hits 12, Holly pops up on the phone.
A girl named Holly?
A call. And
A
I was
Snapchat
like,
call.
Yeah, a Snapchat call. And I was like, this little is talking to Holly. Whenever I saw Holly, he woke up from the phone call, looked at it,
Yeah.
And then said, okay, Happy New Year's, and went downstairs.
Oh.
And so in my head,
about to go call her.
Going to call Holly. And he didn't give me a kiss. And I was like, oh.
At New Year's when the ball dropped.
I even looked up if you followed a Holly. You did. So, of course, very convenient. Didn't tell you that part.
Was she pretty?
Yes. Well, it was a profile picture. I zoomed in and was like, oh, she's beautiful.
She screenshotted and zoomed it.
I did. Sorry, that's so creepy. And so I packed up all my little stuff that I bought. So I'm so
As he's
mad.
asleep.
Yes. And I was like, I'm going back to my family because they're still up. And I texted him. I said, hope you had a great night. I didn't tell him that I saw the Holly thing. I was just like, it's nothing.
In your mind, were you thinking, yeah, I'm not going to talk to him anymore because he's talking to somebody else?
Kind of thinking about that.
That's so freaking funny.
I'm so sorry.
So now to tell my perspective. I wake up from that, and then I go back upstairs to check on Brooke. I like look upstairs, like expecting her to be on the couch.
All the stuff is folded.
All the blankets are folded up. I'm like,
such a Brooke move.
I angrily folded.
I'm so confused. I like go outside, see if her car's gone. I'm like, what in the world is going on? And then so I was like, text Brooke. I'm like, did you leave? And she was like, yeah, my family was still up, and so I decided to go spend the night with them. I'm like, it's 3 a.m. What? That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, are you upset about something? I knew this is not normal. Like, this is not normal at all. And then she was like, well, whenever you went downstairs, I saw that Holly called you, and then you left and went downstairs. I'm like, Holly? What are you talking about? So I go look back at the Snapchat. Who it was my baseball group Snap.
What's the name?
And the name was Haji, Hojy, which was like a kid on our team. That was like the nickname.
I didn't have my contacts in.
It was my baseball group chat. That's why she left.
It wasn't a fight. See, it would have been a fight.
Right.
But like that just shows how non-confrontational it was. She literally thought I was like
talking to another girl.
Talking to another girl, and she left, but wasn't gonna mention it. You know, it's like she literally even thanked me. She was like, "Thank you so much. I had a good time."
I did.
Right.
Because of that, I had a good time up until that. What was I supposed to say?
I thought it was funny.
Who's Holly? And then he's like, it's Haji. I'm like,
No.
She said she wanted to crawl under a rock.
yes, because it's embarrassing.
Yes, that
to
is.
leave. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that was a funny story. Actually.
That is pretty funny.
If you have any more questions, leave the questions in the comments below. Make sure to hit the post notifications up there.
I don't know where it is. Somewhere else. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.